All right, good day. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something yummy on board. We're almost on board. We got everything prepped and ready to go because we're making, this is another in the series of how to make cauliflower so it doesn't suck. And in this case, we're going to envelop all of the cauliflower with a whole bunch of seasonings because we're making a beef and cauliflower curry. Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Welcome back to the Farm Cook channel. This is the place where you get to eat well, have fun, and hopefully learn lots, especially about low carb and keto cooking. So now, let's get ready and make some dinner. Okay, so beef and cauliflower curry sounds awesome. What do we need? Wait a minute, curry, that sounds like there's a lot of ingredients. Okay, there are a couple of ingredients, but it's not a lot. It took me about 15 minutes to prep all this stuff here, and we're taking a couple little shortcuts. So I'm not making my own curry paste. I'm using regular store-bought red curry paste. We've got, and that's about a tablespoon and a half, about 45 grams of curry paste. We've got some fish sauce. We've got some soy sauce, onion, garlic, ginger, jalapeno, finely diced, some coconut milk, and some toppers. We got some scallion and some fresh cilantro, and a little bit of sesame oil. And the only thing we need now is to get going with browning the ground beef and then mixing everything together. It'll come together very, very quickly. And the nice thing about using cauliflower in this application is A, it doesn't taste like cauliflower anymore, and B, all those little nooks and crannies and the individual, florets of the cauliflower tend to hold on to the curry sauce that we're going to create in the process of making this dish. So it actually works out really well. The cauliflower doesn't taste too much like cauliflower, but it has some properties that are very helpful, and it's a great way of making cauliflower taste less like cauliflower. So let's get started. So first things first, we got to get the pan going, and I want a nice wide pan to be able to A, hold everything, but also to be able to brown the meat quickly and then help with the process of incorporating all of the different ingredients that we're going to throw in there. So this is heating up. We've got all the stuff prepared. I got a pound and a third, or 1.3 pounds technically, of 80/20 ground beef. We've got a pound of cauliflower, 1 onion, 1 jalapeno, 3 cloves of garlic, about 5 grams of freshly grated ginger, 45 grams of red curry paste, I think it's 15 or 20 mLs of fish sauce, and another 45 mLs, or an ounce and a half of soy sauce. And that's it. We're going to put some toppers on, and an entire can, 400 mLs of coconut milk. So that's it. All we got to do now is get the ground beef going in the fire. And this is 80/20 ground beef. That is ribeye roll. It's from the Asian market where I picked up some of the other ingredients. And the H Mart that's near me has really good beef. So that's what I'm going with. And it's wrapped really well. So all I'm going to do is break up, all I'm going to do is break up this guy and into little individual pieces or crumbles, so it'll cook really quickly, and that shouldn't take too long. All right, this has been cooking for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes, not too terribly long. Again, big pan, takes care of that quickly. We've got a little bit of fat still left over in the pan. That's great because now I'm going to mix in the onion to start to brown and to cook down along with the ground beef. So that's going to help provide some lovely flavor to the curry. And since the onion is relatively bigger than the little pieces of ginger and the squished garlic, we're gonna wait to put those in a little bit later. We want to get a little bit of color on the onions, and just let them hang out with the ground beef. Keep stirring, breaking everything up, making sure everything's well incorporated, and that's it. So this is probably going to take another 3, 4, 5 minutes. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, it's been, I don't know, 2 minutes that I've been just breaking things up and stirring them around, making sure the onion is getting in contact. Well, everything's getting in contact with the hot surface of the pan. And now I think it's time for the garlic to go in. Start getting him a little toasty. Not toasty, a little saute-y. And then let's get the ginger in as well in the same general spot. Get a little heat on them. Break out some of that perfume. Oh my gosh, it smells awesome in here. There's something magical about ground beef, onions, garlic, and ginger. Just this is yummy, as is. But we're gonna add some more flavors to it to try and help elevate it even further. Make it something completely different. All right, next we're gonna drop in the soy sauce and the fish sauce. And this curry paste. Oh man, that smells awesome. The fish sauce is a really funky flavor. The smell is intense. And it adds this umami flavor, this salty, funky flavor that goes perfectly, I think, with savory dishes, especially like beef. So now we got the curry paste in. Let's add our coconut milk. Again, this is an entire can of coconut milk, 400 mLs. And it's got a bunch of the meat that's separated from the liquid. Oop, there's liquid. And coconut milk is this wonderful, just amazing flavor and texture bomb. Excuse me. It's just wonderful. It makes an amazing sauce too. So we're just gonna stir this all together over the next couple of minutes. Ooh, I forgot the jalapenos. Saute them in this little corner right there. Give them a little bit of love. That's just one jalapeno finely diced. So the curry paste is going to have some heat in it. So I don't want to blow things out too much. So it's only one jalapeno, but I personally enjoy getting little bites of heat from the jalapeno that eventually gets mixed into and incorporated into the rest of the curry. All right. So this is coming together very, very quickly. I mean, it did take 15, 20 minutes to prep everything, get everything chopped and ready to go. But this is something that can be done on a weeknight. Back when I was working, I would do this kind of a dish on a weekend and probably double this batch to have several lunches and maybe a dinner or two throughout the week for meal prep. So it's something that scales up very, very nicely. So you can see this has developed an awesome looking sauce. It smells amazing. I wish there was a smell-o-vision. And The last step is in the formal cooking process. Got a pound of cauliflower that's chopped up into bits. They're not huge. And I steam them in the microwave for 3-4 minutes. I can't remember exactly. Want them to be tender crisp because they're going to cook a little bit more, but not too done. We don't want mushy cauliflower. And at this point, all we're doing is mixing everything together because the dish is basically done. Just give it a little bit of time to intermingle. But this is done. This is going to be very tasty. That is it. Beef and cauliflower curry. Now we just have to plate it up and see if it's okay. All right, so here we have it. Got a little sample of the curry in a little dish. I'm going to top it with a little bit of fresh cilantro, a couple of scallion chunks. Fresh scallion is awesome. And just a touch of sesame oil. Can't wait, this smells so good. Yum, yum, yum. It's just very nice. The red curry that I happen to have, it's a brand that's not super spicy. So I'm glad I threw in the jalapenos. But cauliflower's cooked nicely. It's soaking up some of that coconut milk based curry sauce. It's yummy. The fresh cilantro and the scallions help to elevate it, and it's just tasty. So, cauliflower that doesn't suck. This doesn't suck. Cauliflower and beef curry. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Thanks.